for this week's video, I traveled to Canada, and you will not believe how many cool things I saw. Come along and see what we saw and see. Come on,
Let's go.
Woo! Okay, we boarded the airplane. The nice flight attendants waved at us. Then we got to our seats, and then we took off. First, let's go find our seats. Here we are at our seats. Look out the window. Big wings to fly. And Eva's in the back with us. Let me show you. Look, Eva's in the back. Eva's in the back, see? There she is. She's in the back. Now, I'm gonna see what we have on the airplane. Looks like there's a little map. Maybe it's a safety card. Now we've made it to their airport. Now we can explore since we have some time. So let's explore the airport. Look, the windows, we have the ACs are also all silver. There was a music band. And then we saw a tall man. You will not believe how tall he was. He was taller than the whole airport. Then we took a picture because it's never too late for pictures. Then we saw a huge dinosaur who said United on it. That's the flight we were going on to. It was the best. You did not believe it. And then we explored a lot more things at the airport. Then I saw a lot of other things too, like some shopping stores to go at too, and a shoe polishing station, and another map to see where we are. Let's keep walking, and fires, pictures. Let's keep walking and let's keep seeing what can we explore for. Okay, we've made it to the airplane. We're boarding the airplane right now. I'm so excited because this is my world's favorite flight ever, Air Canada. You should go on here too. It's so fun. Let's go on board. Welcome to Beyond Toronto. We've made it to Toronto and Canada. So, I went to a beach. I was on a golf cart. It was so much fun. Some people were even riding their bikes, but we went much zooming faster. It was so nice. It was a beach there and picnic tables. I could have a picnic too. Then we kept on going on, and then we saw more like kids' children like rides, and we saw a water fountain. And we saw benches that were made out of the concrete. And then people were walking down. Here's Eva. They were walking down to the side rivers that were there. They said it was safe to eat fish, and that was take a dip in the pool too. That was so nice. We kept on moving on our golf cart ride, and then we saw lots and lots of greens and trees, people playing outside with the golf court, and then we also went on with our tour that our golf cart gave us. It was a really long tour, but I think it was worth the wait because all of this tour was like the best. And they had a big path too, like a road. It was as big as a road for people to cross by on too. Then we saw a little house. Then we kept on going until this happened. Kayaks, zip lines, everything. There was literally everything. There was also like ships. There was also yachts, boats, everything. I think you could rent one. We also saw a lighthouse. People say the lighthouse is always haunted by our golf cart or story that we heard. And then we kept on moving on. And then there was a lot of fresh air. You could breathe as much as you want. Take your deep breath. Take as many breathing. We saw another big water fountain that was spraying water all over. And then here's Eva again. We were enjoying the golf cart because I was in the back seat and I was the one getting fresh air. Niagara Falls, the biggest waterfalls. It was so hot and cool there at the same time. There was so much water. The water was green. I think it means it's a deep end. There was also big boats going on the sea, and that was so cool. We were on the highest, And while we were in Canada, we saw you guys on the other side. Then we went on a little ferry. It was the best. That was my favorite, I think. And I saw the CN Tower all the way. All the buildings looked like they were heading toward us, but actually, the ferry was. Here's the CN Tower. Look at this. It's all the CN Tower. We took a few pictures there. Never too late for pictures, like I always say. CN Tower was so high up. Even little ships looked like little toys, but they weren't. They were as big as possible. Then on the ferry, we kept on going on. There's the CN Tower we saw earlier. That was so cool. Then we were heading on to the ferry again. I stood up. I didn't sit down for the whole ride because I was so excited to see the island. And then we kept on moving on. Then we explored the island a little bit. And then we went back. And I also saw another ship. It was going so fast, called a taxi. It's called a taxi ride. But it was big. It was small compared to the ferry. Look at it. It's right there. Then moments of a view. And look, here's me and Eva dancing. La la la, la la la. It was the best. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.